what your brother say. If it was another way, I tell you we run away, we greet with not mistake. But nah, it's still shalom, Jeru. It's still our home with scripts. We can't go wrong, just switch and then the tone. Trust what your brother say. With scripts, we can't go wrong, just switch and then the tone. Trust what your brother say. With scripts, we can't go wrong, just trust what your brother say. If it was another way, but nah, it's still shalom, Jeru. It's still our home.
Hey, shalom, y'all, man. I forgot to end that vlog off yesterday. Man, we were going through the airport. It was actually pretty hectic, man. It's more of a serious place. It ain't somewhere you want to be playing with if you don't know. Anywhere that you're not familiar with, you don't want to play with it. As far as not being alert, looking down at your phone too much, you know. You just want to kind of make sure you're in tune with your surroundings. So when I was coming through the visa line and passport control, I meant to get some of that footage for y'all just walking down the hall, but man, I'm trying to figure out where I was going. I'm in a different place, so you guys gotta stay on top of your own stuff, man. But now we made it back. It was dark outside, so I ain't get no more footage outside and stuff like that. But we sitting down, we having our first meal. And I can't remember exactly what it's called, but my wife again, we sitting having the first meal. We ordered the same thing. I'll show you mine too. That's her plate. Got a little wrap. It's really just it's really just like a little baked chicken type with some fries and some rice. You know, we've been eating bits and pieces of meals that we've been given, like eating a whole meal and stuff like that. And just sitting on the flight in the airport, all that stuff. So it's really our first complete meal. So we said we'll go with something a little bit more familiar. And as the days go by, hopefully the food get more local. You know what I mean? This is definitely local food still. The spices, chef kiss. Food came fast, delivered still warm. So, you know, we just say eating, man, grubbing up. And this time change is something else. So, you know, we've been sleeping and all that stuff. So we up. And I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. And we here now, man. Nice. We were welcome we had a warm welcome. Even had a trip getting back, you know. So when they picked us up in an electric car. So they moving forward, man. They not behind the technology at all. So man, the craftsmanship that I see, you know, just really next level. I ain't gonna hold you. Really next level. I ain't gonna show you too much, but yeah. So I'm gonna get at y'all, man. And then you know, tomorrow when we wake up, wherever we go, I'll make sure I bring y'all along with me. I don't want to forget about y'all. I gotta make sure I let y'all tag along. Sometimes I get to enjoying myself too much. So, you know, it's been a good one, man. Nice little journey, man. How was the journey here, man? Let's see what's to come. You know, I know one thing that's to come, most I willing. Some more vloggy vlogs, dog. Ah, man, it's not a beautiful day. All praises to the Father. In the name of His Son, about to start this next day. To start this day off. Get a good jump. Go down to one of the not markets, but like one of the mall areas. Is one of the more westernized areas. So y'all get to go with me. We'll catch a Uber down that way and walk around, see what we can see if we can find what stores, see if we can hit any licks, so we find any good deals, and you know, play it by ear. Of course, you know, we always gonna chop it up along the way, so y'all hang in there.
It's still shalom, Jeru. It's still our home.
So, all right, guys, we just made it to the mall. This is the Urbit Center, and we're just vlogging. Just trying to see what they have. I'm gonna give y'all some beef footage, most high willing. You know, only reason why I hate doing beef footage at places like this is because it just makes you look so much like a tourist. We already look like tourists, but now you out waving the camera around at different angles, and you know, and this is a regular mall for everybody else, but for you, it's something different, and you trying to capture it and bring it back to the people. So
She folded it so nicely.
Grace just picked up a scarf. What did you say?
So she folded it so nicely. But yeah,
It's all right.
just picked up a blue scarf. Something to add to the collection.
I've been walking around the mall, man, just traveling to this place, traveling to the location. It tells me a lot about the people. It tells me a lot about the culture. It's not similar to other places that I've. It's not dissimilar to other places that I've been. Hello. I smell. Okay. Thank you. Smell this one, bro. Get that one. Yeah, I might have to go. I'm definitely gonna come in there when I get done with this. So, you know, I'm a fragrance connoisseur. If you don't know, they just gave us some strips. We're walking through the mall. But what I would say is that this is not dissimilar to something where like Ghana or like Ghana or Gambia, places like that. But I do know there's one huge difference. The huge difference is the amount of natural resources and just being able to live off the land. When you come to this side of the world or this side of this area, it's a much more arid place. It's a much more arid place than we're normally used to. So it's not as easy to live off the land. You can't just get a lot of land and grow all your vegetables and get all your crop like you would normally do. So what I see is I just see tribal living. So there's a lot of similarities, but then there's also a lot of dissimilarities in the giftedness of the area. So I think these people behind me think I'm somebody famous, like some of the girls or something. I hear them clamoring. Oh, I don't know what they're saying, but sorry to disappoint you. I'm not Idris. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm not Morris. I'm not Morris Chestnut. It's not me. It's not me. You know, I know we're both dark skinned. I can still hear them talking. Let me get them. So I don't know where they at, but it's an interesting take. It's interesting to see the way different people live, but not to say that it's just. I'll probably say that for later, but it's just, man, there's something missing. There's something. When I say something missing, I mean it's like there's an amount of salt. There's an amount of like just general luxury that is in some places, but it's not in others. It's hard to explain it, but I'm sure I get more to it in the recap. Here, I ain't been really talking about the message, man. This joint ain't bad. I'm bringing back some fragrance and some scents. If anything, this place might be a gold mine. I see girl line right there.
It's the Shalom Jeru, it's still a home.
Trying out different colognes to see what he likes.
Can I see the bottle? How much? 60. 60 Jerry? Sure. No. You know, 60 John. We're gonna let y'all see Grace. She's coming out of the fitting room, and don't never mind the Air Max. Can you see yourself in here? What you think? You like it?
I mean,
I think it looks a little.
I still have my jeans on.
It's a little thicker because the jeans and stuff are on, but I think it's gonna be a little bit more slim. Also, if you change the way your hair was wrapped as well, it'll be better. Yeah. So, yeah. You good? So, yeah, that's fine. We're talking about Dominion. Just had a donut, actually quite tasty. Dominion over what, you say? Dominion over your body. That's what you have the most control over, especially to begin with. So, what do you have dominion over regarding your body? You have dominion over what you eat. You have dominion over what you put on your body. You have dominion over um, how much you work out, if you work out, when you work out. You have dominion over what else? Who you come into contact with, who you let near your body, who you let touch your body, who you associate yourself with, and all those things are important. Excuse me. That donut was amazing. I'm not gonna tell you where I got it from, no free advertisement, but if they had sponsorship, I would gladly represent their donuts. So what do I mean by dominion? Speaking of donuts, we're talking about food. So now when you get hungry, you ask yourself, what am I going to eat? What do I feel like eating? What does my body want to eat? But when you ask yourself that question, you're at that point giving your body dominion over you, instead of you taking dominion over your body. So instead of you asking yourself, what do I feel like eating? You need to tell your body what it's going to eat. Okay, I feel like eating this, but this is what we're eating. See, that's the difference between discipline and no discipline. You have to take control of your flesh, because you have the most I gave you dominion over your body. So before you can take dominion over the things around you, you have to take dominion over your flesh. The next thing is taking dominion over what you put on your body. I don't want to talk about that next. Next thing is taking dominion over your body in terms of how often you work out. So when you go to work out, many people ask themselves, do I feel like working out right now? Do I actually feel like lifting weights? Do I feel like curling? Do I actually feel like bench pressing any weight right now? But that's not what to do it. And when you take dominion of your body, you don't ask. You know it's required for your body to look a certain way, for your body to operate a certain way. You know, hey, I have to get up and work at this time. So now you will get up and work at this time. Why? Because you're taking dominion over your body. And the more dominion you have over your body, the more it's going to be reflected. So when you see somebody who's been putting time into the gym, you can look at them and say, hey, I can at least tell they're disciplined in this regard. And that regard is, no, I'm not recording. I can at least tell you're I can at least tell you're disciplined in this in one regard. And that regard is what you work out, and maybe what you put into your body. But you could just have good genetics and you don't add a lot of fat onto your body. But it's just a little bit. We'll talk about it in a second, man. We're about to go. I think we've seen everything there is to see in this mall. For the most part, we're about to call it Uber and head back. So maybe I'll talk to you guys a little bit more outside. Or maybe when I reach back to the compound, we'll talk to you guys. So one.